Hi, this is Penny once again, and we are in season two of Conversation with Friends. And today I am very fortunate to talk to a former office mate of mine, and
Yes.
she left in 2016, I believe.
Yeah.
2000, oh, see,
2016.
I
Yes. Yeah.
remember that
Yeah.
because we were in the midst of roadmap.
Yes.
Anna was Anna was my office
Yeah.
mate at IBPAP, IT
Hmm.
and Business Process Association of the Philippines, and we were
Yes.
working
Thanks, Penny.
together. Hi, Anna. We were working
Hello.
together for the roadmap 2022. Hindi ko naman
Yeah.
matandaan
Phase
ko anong
one. I
year.
think phase
Ay,
one of the
yeah, whatever
roadmap.
it is. I think
Yes.
they changed it already many times, and now given
Hmm.
this what's happening, I'm sure it's going to be revisited again. But we're not there anymore. So Anna, I know
Yes.
that you are in Italy. Ako sa
Yes. Hi, Miss Penny.
kalagitnaan. Hi again. Sa kalagitnaan ng pandemic sa Europe. Where are you in
Hmm.
Italy? And introduce yourself. And where
Yeah.
are you in Italy? And what are you doing there?
Okay, so I now I live in Milan at the city center. So I used to live in Pisa, which is part of the of Tuscany, where I was actually studying. But then I had to transfer to Milano for work purposes. Then while I'm still finishing my thesis and and
Wow.
doing part time work. So I am doing my master's in economics still, my
Mhm.
master's in economics. And then I'm teaching in an English school. And on the side, since my background has always been research, Miss Penny, I do have some research work, but on a project basis. Because I think for me as a foreigner here who's still not that fluent in Italian, it's quite like a challenge for us still to like be employed permanently. So while I'm studying, I do like research project and I teach as well. So now I'm
Mhm.
a teacher.
Oh,
I'm
just like
also a
me.
teacher now.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And I know how it feels to be like a teacher like you, Miss Penny. Yeah.
And grading and doing the admin work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And disciplining the students, I think, motivating them.
Yeah.
So I think mas yun yung challenge eh. Kesa dun sa the actual teaching.
So
It's a nice experience because it's something really new for
I I
me.
I
It's
can't
something really new
believe
for me.
I can't believe it's been 4 years na, ha?
Oo nga eh. Yeah. Ako
Magfo-4
din.
na.
Ako
Oo,
yes,
grabe.
Miss Penny, it's been 4 years. It's been 4 years.
And gagraduate ka na after the thesis?
Well, the target really is within the year, but since ang daming delays, so like now we have to do everything online, even the exams have to be online. Like if I take the exam, like last April I had like advanced math exam, and then the professor was monitoring me for 3 hours while I was
Wow.
taking the written exam, and then we actually have to take pictures of the answer sheet and then upload it and send it to them. So something like that. And now they're changing it as well. So those are one of the parang ano how they cope with the pandemic. But still, of course, they do want to continue with the lessons.
Mhm.
And for people who are about to graduate as well, sometime April, it's been delayed. So
Yeah.
yun,
Oo.
challenge din siya talaga. But anywhere, it's like that.
Yeah.
Mm.
As you said, you know, yung 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 graduation has been delayed, and I don't think it's
Mm,
only in Italy, it's globally, you know.
yeah.
The school year has been disrupted, work has been
Yeah.
disrupted. And as I mentioned, Italy is in the center. Italy,
Yeah, we're
Spain,
now on top three.
top
Because
three.
now, top three. We used to be second to China. But then, of course, I think sometime March, yung US like abruptly increase
Yeah.
with more testing. So now they're 1 million na ba? Miss Penny,
Oo,
I don't know. Parang one
sobra-sobra
point
pa.
something.
Mm.
Tapos, Spain, kami yung unang we're the first European country to impose the lockdown sometime March 9. Although some regions, yung mga first hit by the virus were already on lockdown. by the end of February. So within those 2 weeks, gradually they closed the schools. And then by March 10, so within those 2 weeks, they decided to really like total shutdown for the whole country. So we couldn't really we couldn't go out actually. So we have to
Oo.
stay home. I mean, like the
Yeah.
rest of what's happening around.
Oh, yes,
Mm.
I'm sure you know what's happening here. You have relatives
Yeah.
here, eh. So question ko
Mm.
lang, na-lift na ba yung lockdown niyo or kasi we
Actually,
cannot
it's
forever
mm,
been locked down, 'no? Ano na
yeah.
ang
So
situation?
we've been on total shutdown for 2 months.
Hmm,
For 2 months. So, ang haba.
ang
Ang
haba 'no?
haba, ang
Oo.
haba. Oo, ang haba. Tapos, which I think is appropriate because I was thinking nga dapat they should have done the lockdown earlier than they did para hindi siya talaga nag-increase. So, actually, today is the first day, May 4, that we can actually go out. So, we
Hmm,
sort of have more freedom to be outside. But of course, now that they're opening the parks, but
mhm.
it still depends on the city. Depende kung paano mag-behave yung tao. Pero we're so happy that they're opening the parks. Kasi
So
dito
lumabas
talaga
ka na
parang,
ba?
hindi pa today, but every day, Miss Penny, I would really go out for a walk. Sometimes twice a day, like sometimes before lunch and then mid-afternoon, I really have to go out and like walk. So it's a form of exercise aside from the YouTube videos.
Oh, yeah. Mm.
Yeah, and then I'm also going to a dance school, so we also have like the online classes, but it's not
Yeah.
really ang hirap with the space and all. So what's changing now is that yeah, we can freely sort of go out, but you still have to go out alone. So
Mhm,
not in a group, or
mhm.
if you can go out maybe with your immediate family lang. And of course the mask, you always
Yes.
have to have the mask. Now we can visit. I haven't visited my family because I live on my own. I haven't visited my mom for like 2 months. So now we can visit our immediate family, but not yet friends. So we can go to their houses. Pero so with friends, hindi pa rin pwede. So most of the expats here, the international community here is very active. So I would hear a lot of like complaints na
Oo.
what if they're, yeah, yung friends nila or their family, so parang medyo unfair daw. But clear dun sa decree na yung close kin lang or immediate family lang talaga.
Mm.
And then we can travel within the region but not across. So in our case, Milan is within the Lombardia.
Hmm,
So like for example, we can go to Como, Lake Como, so pwede na yun. But we still have to carry what they call the auto certificazione, which is like
mhm,
a special permit. So it has like details, personal details about you, where do you live, or if you are a resident here, or if you're
mhm,
healthy, or if you had the coronavirus or some
mm.
sort.
Oo.
So just they do random checks. They do random checks. And then for work, there are some industries that have already opened. Of course, the manufacturing, those who are in manufacturing, and restaurants are still closed. So gradual siya. I think restaurants are still closed by May May 18. So the
Mhm.
bookstores will be opened and the shops will be opened so we can go shopping.
Wow. Wow.
Pero we can go shopping kung may pang shopping is penny, di ba?
Oo, yun nga
We
lang.
can yeah, we can go shopping, and then the public transportation never stopped actually. But now I've never been to the metro for several
Months,
weeks, but
oo.
I would see it like online videos ng mga newspapers. So they do have like designated seats where you can occupy and seat. And
Hmm,
then pati yung ang tawag doon, where you stand, yung
oo.
tayuan sa metro, so meron din siyang talagang
Social
very
distancing din, 'di
defined
ba?
yung
Oo.
distancing sa metro buses and then trams. Yun. And then within the region, we can travel but not outside the region.
You cannot go outside the country?
We that I don't know. Parang if you're a resident ata of parang special cases pa rin siya, Miss
Mm,
Penny. Parang
mm,
pwede, pero you need to have a valid, reason pa rin, either for work or family emergency or health
mm.
emergency. Kasi I heard like for those, for example, students, because it's going to be vacation soon,
Oo,
and anyway,
spring.
online naman yung
Mm,
classes. So now they're going out of Milan to go to their
mm,
homes.
mm.
So they can with proper certification, but they
Oo.
cannot. What I heard is that they cannot go back
'Pag
anymore.
umalis, hindi na
Oo,
pwede
oo, oo,
bumalik.
oo, oo,
Okay.
oo. Within a certain period of time, or
Mm,
depende pa rin sa yung emergency cases or
mm.
reasons that you would have.
Oo, kasi sa Italy, borders lang, eh, hindi kagaya sa'tin na sa Pilipinas na kailangan kang lumipad para pumunta sa ibang bansa, eh, 'no?
Mm, mm,
Mm.
mm,
So, puwede
mm,
kang
mm.
mag-drive going to another country.
Ayun,
Pero
yun pa, they're strict about that. So,
mm,
dun sa mga autostrada or the highways, so meron talagang nagmo-monitor na
mm.
like everyone who's passing, they have to strictly monitor that. Yeah.
So, ikaw being in a foreign land, but your family is there, your mom's there,
Mm.
and, we were talking about this earlier that this pandemic might last long. What
One
did
to
you say
two
about
years.
1 to 2 years?
Parang, yeah, that's what I read. At least for Italy, in terms of yung living, because now I mentioned earlier, we call this phase two as living with the virus.
Mhm,
So I think ako personally, I'm still not comfortable, or hindi pa rin ako kampante to just go out and do the usual stuff, because yesterday I don't think we have new cases,
mhm.
but then we still have overall Italy, we still have 100,000 active
Oo, hindi pa
cases.
nagre-recover.
So oo, parang tas walang vaccine, so wala pang vaccine. So,
Oo. So,
yun.
how do you 'yun, living with a virus. Living with the virus, hindi mo alam katabi mo pala meron na, hindi anyway,
Sana.
wag
Yeah.
sana, oo, knock on wood, wag sana. How, how do you keep positive? How do you stay positive or optimistic in this
Oh,
situation?
yeah.
Mm,
Yes. We've been 2 months into total shutdown. Actually, what's good here in Milan is that there's a there's a very active like migrants or expat communities here. So I'm actually a member of International Women of Milan.
mhm,
So they do have a lot of activities depending on your interest. It could be a language exchange or cooking. Tapos parang recently they already have like karaoke.
oh, meron na?
Even karaoke, yeah. Karaoke online, and then so all through Zoom pa rin, karaoke online. Tapos meron pa
Mm,
silang disco night on Fridays. I haven't attended, but I'm just wondering, paano kaya to? So we really they're very active in supporting each other, especially yung women,
mm,
yung mga babae dito. So every day they have the morning coffee at 11. So anyone who wants to go online at Zoom, there's someone who's hosting, and you can just talk to anyone there. And then every day yun, Miss Penny, eh. Tapos meron pa
wow,
silang aperitivo. Of course, we would go out here for aperitivo, which are drinks with some food before you
mm,
actually have the dinner. So it's
yeah,
also called
oo,
apericena. So we do it now. They do it online. They also do it online. And then every day there's a designated topics that they want to discuss. So meron na rin siyang counseling, or may mga
oh,
psychologists then who would volunteer.
mm,
And then meron din actually mga coach or
mhm,
HR persons who would volunteer to check your CV, and then to
oh,
so like lahat meron, very very active sila.
so
Tapos
mga libre 'yun?
ako, libre yon, Miss
Mm.
Penny. Libre yon. Actually, nakaka-overwhelm na nga rin yung lahat ng Zoom or
Oo,
online
totoo.
activities. Minsan ikaw na yung susuko, eh, parang ang sakit na ng mata. Ang
Oo,
sakit din ng mata ko kasi all
oo.
day nasa computer ka eh. Like, I have my classes online and then you
Mm,
still have all these activities. I have my dance classes online. So parang nakakaano na rin. Although, syempre, Miss Penny, iba pa rin yung, yung in person. Iba pa
siyempre.
rin yung in person. So I do have, when I get overwhelmed or if I do get lonely or nagsasawa ka na dito sa bahay, so I see to it that I go out talaga for a walk. So sometimes twice a day, like in the morning and in the mid afternoon.
Mm,
Of course, pray.
yeah.
You always pray. Like I think like some week ago I told you that I haven't been feeling well as well. So what I did was I sort of limited my the looking at the news.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mm,
especially there was a time na puro bad news. So I sort
mm,
of like tama na muna. I don't want to monitor the cases or what's happening. And I think it did me well for some time. But I think what's important is that kasi minsan meron tayong um, not habit pero we always want to be positive.
mm,
So not really. I realize that sometimes you don't really get to acknowledge how you feel, which
mm.
you should. So kailangan mo siyang
Oo,
ilabas eh kahit pa
totoo.
sabihin mo na I don't know, maybe it's caused by, especially for women, maybe it's hormonal or something, or some are really valid issues. So kailangan mo siyang ilabas talaga, and
Mm,
you should designate a time to just feel it and then
mm.
admit that I'm not okay.
Yeah.
Because there was a time when I don't even admit it to myself na you have to be positive, and then I get to listen to all the like I wouldn't say gurus, but I do listen to a lot of videos that can help
Mm,
me
yeah.
like practically. So yun lang din. So kailangan, and of course with that you actually have to reach out to someone. Ako,
Mhm,
that's very important aside from the physical activity. Like it could be a text or just talk to someone. And for me, it would help a lot as well.
oo. What you mentioned about acknowledging that you're not okay, and
Yeah.
I read I did a lot of webinars na eh, and one of the things that
Mm.
I say is it's okay not to be okay. You just have to
Yeah. Yeah.
acknowledge the
Mm.
feeling that you're not
Mm.
okay.
Mm. Mm. Kasi otherwise, it doesn't, hindi siya lumilipas.
Mm.
Parang it's there. Parang
Oo.
nagre-reappear siya eh. Nagre-reappear siya. Hmm.
Okay. So
And then,
you're okay na.
yeah,
Makakalabas ka na
now,
eh.
I'm okay.
Oo.
Yeah,
Looking for
nakakalabas naman
looking
kami.
forward ka na sa paglabas mo mamaya.
Medyo ano pa rin cautious, Miss Penny. I mean, admittedly, parang natutuwa kami that we have some sort of more freedom. But then, ako, personally, I'm still cautious.
Oo,
Oo.
siyempre.
Pero so ingat lang. Like my housemate actually went out, and then I was asking kung paano outside. Sabi niya madami na daw tao, but then of course they do maintain the social distancing and everyone's wearing masks. So let's see. Let's see
Mm.
how it goes.
Oo, palipasin mo muna yung ilang araw, 'wag na muna ngayon.
Oo, wag muna ngayon. Kasi now yung Comune, which is the municipality, actually released a video last night na parang saying na let's take it one step at a time. Na
Yeah.
ganun. Ang
Mm.
ganda ng video, one step at a time. Tapos meron ding mga comedians dito releasing a video na may countdown pa sila
Mm.
to May 4. Tapos na parang ano lang, patawa lang na pine-prepare nila yung what to wear or planning. So nakakatawa lang din. Nakakatawa lang din yung mga ganun. Yun.
Ano naman, what, uh, 2 months na lockdown and now you're puwede na lumabas 'no? Ano mga
Mm.
realizations mo nitong kasi this global pandemic hopefully, knock on wood again, will never happen again. It's only in our lifetime and
So, parang sabi nila every 100 years.
oo,
I don't
every
know.
100 years. So
Kasi yung Spanish flu.
oo,
Mm,
18
mm.
1820, may
18 something.
1720, may
Oo,
1820, may
oo.
1920, ngayon
Oo.
2020, no?
Oo,
Every 100
oo.
years nga daw eh. Anong
Oo.
anong realization mo? It may not happen to our, to my the generation of my grandchildren, no? Ah, tatlo na pala ako ko.
At
Tatlo,
wow,
tatlo na. Oo,
congratulations.
cute, 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 cute. Ayun. so,
Congratulations.
so, so, ano mga realizations mo with what's happening?
Well, yun nga, parang ano, yung a lot of things are really temporary. Well, even our freedom can be taken away from us, just like that.
Yeah.
Diba? And it's something that we've never imagined before. So I've been thinking of, during the lockdown, I've actually been thinking of, like, yung, like, most of the people are in a hurry to go back to normal. Pero
Mm,
ano ba talaga yung mga gusto mong balikan? 'Di ba?
tama ka.
What are the things that are worth going back to? So I have a lot of I'm writing my journal again, actually. So, which is sometimes hard to admit then, Miss Penny. 'Di ba? When there are things that you're so used to, and maybe people that you're used to being with. So, like, yun, personally, I have those lists that what are the things that I have to focus on and not go back to, and what are the things that I have to prioritize and value more. Of course, family is
Yes.
one. But when
Mm-mm.
it comes to something personal, maybe your objectives, or maybe it could be the people that you would want to be with, which are not healthy for you anymore. Yung mga ganong bagay.
Mm-hmm.
So, yun. And other than that is to really value yung present moment,
Yeah.
because you don't really know what's going to happen. Like ako, I'm a planner, but then
Mm. Oo,
I'm
alam
a
ko yun,
planner. I'm
oo.
really a planner. Like, in 2 years, ganito, ganyan, ganyan. Like, but in general, I was looking back at all the realizations that I had migrating here, yung
Mhm.
starting a new life. Iba't hindi ko ma-describe, but it's difficult, but I learned a lot. So I was thinking that parang feeling ko I've been sheltered, and I was living a kind of an extravagant
Yeah.
life when I
Mm.
was in Manila. But then when you're here, you really have to start from scratch, and it's a very, maybe also this pandemic, and in general, it's a very
Yeah.
humbling experience, a very humbling experience for
Yes.
me. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I have heard that it kasi walang pinili ang country, 'di ba? Walang piniling
Mm-mm.
social economic class, walang piniling age except the
Mm-mm.
children, no? Ang mga
Mm-mm.
tinamaan nga mostly would be 40s and up, but there are some for younger, no? But
Mm-mm.
again, all over the world. So as you said, plano tayo ng plano ng tomorrow.
Oo,
Tapos
oo.
biglang
To the
dumating 'to.
point that, yeah, to the point that we get consumed by that, and it adds up to our
Yes.
stress then. Oo.
So, anong sabi nila? Tomorrow is not here. The past is the past. Today is the present. And the present is a
Mm.
gift.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
really is.
And you have to be able to, like, focus on the present so you can do more in the future.
Mm-mm,
Parang ganun. Mm.
mm-mm. So, and like now, the present is talking to you. Oh, so we haven't seen each other or talked to each other since the time you left. Ngayon,
Mm, yeah.
mag-uusap
Oo
tayo.
nga eh, oo. And ngayon din, I think in during the time of pandemic, it's also a time for people to get in touch with long lost friends, maybe. Kasi like ngayon, I also got in touch with my college friends. So dati
Yeah.
it's so hard to, like, schedule because lahat busy eh. Ngayon na nasa bahay lang, it's so easy to connect and just chat. Mm.
Oo nga eh. Pero gusto ko yung design mo sa likod, yung butterfly.
Oo, nandiyan na siya.
Mm. Kasi ano, eh, kasi pareho ng aking tattoo.
Hindi ko alam na may tattoo kayo ni Speak. Dati na ba yan? That's the first time that,
Mm.
wow! That's a real one, Miss Penny.
Yes, it's the
Ayaw
real
pa man.
one. Dalawa na,
Okay.
dalawa na. Meron pa
Nice.
dito.
May
Gratitude,
text. Yeah.
gratitude, and
Wow.
the butterfly. Totoo
Nice.
yan, totoo yan.
Okay. Iisip ko baka sticker lang na.
Hindi kasi
That's
ano, eh,
nice.
hindi na ako puwede mag-donate ng blood. Matanda na, eh, oo.
Oo, hindi na
Marami
pwede.
ng
Oo,
hindi
oo. So,
puwede.
pwede
So,
nyo nang,
puwede ko
oo.
ng
Pwede
gawin
na.
ang
Pwede na
gusto
akong mag-tattoo.
oo, puwede ko ng gawin ang gusto kong gawin. Wala nang
Oo, oo.
makakapigil, si tatang lang.
Pero cute siya, Miss Penny. At least dito lang, maliit lang naman siya.
Mm.
Mm.
Nagpa-tattoo kami ng anak ko, na my daughter. Yung sa kanya dito,
Mm.
yung sa'kin dito, but same design.
Mhm, mm.
Twinning pa, ha?
Only daughter, right? You only have
Yeah,
one?
yeah, I
Yeah,
only have
only
one.
daughter.
So,
Mm.
pero I'm so happy to have been given the chance to talk to you again,
Oo,
Ana,
oo nga,
ha?
Miss Penny.
Oh,
Although
hmm,
syempre, like, we're saying all these things, pero parang there are still issues then that like a lot of Italians or the workers here are getting worried about because hindi pa rin they don't know, like for example in June 1 the restaurants will be open, but then for the other workers they don't even know
yeah.
yet when are they going to go back. For large companies, I think my friends, they do still work from home.
Mhm,
But for example, for like workers like me who have a contract na they call it determinato, which is fixed up to a
mm,
certain date.
mm,
So we also get worried about the next contract that we're going to have. Like I think dito sa Italy yung pinaka issue pa is we're supposed to be so some workers are supposed to be paid by the government.
mhm,
So they haven't even received yung 2 month salary. So yung mga ganun,
yeah,
yung mga ganung issues which are syempre something very real.
yeah.
Mm,
Ang sabi nga
mm.
dito alam mo naman dito 'no, sabi nga dito, eh, hindi ka mamamatay sa virus, mamamatay ka sa gutom.
Sa gutom, oo, oo.
Because
Especially in the US, 'di ba? Grabe yung mga rally.
unemployment, 'di ba?
Mm,
Grabe.
mm, mm.
And it's a
Pero
global recession.
yeah. Pero dito naman, it's just a matter of delay. So, parang confident kami that we're going to receive it kasi I think parang 2 million workers applied
Mm.
for that. So, naturally, there will be a delay. Yeah.
I was talking to my friend from napanood mo nga yung si Mia from
Mm.
Spain, and they're very confident because there's budget for, the government will pay unemployment and so
Yeah.
on and so forth.
Yeah.
I was talking
Mm-mm.
to my friend then from Denmark, ganun din ang
Mm-mm.
government. Ah, dito naghihintay na tayo, hihintay. Hintay. Patience is a virtue.
Sa, sa atin, Miss Penny.
Sa
Oo.
Pilipinas, oo,
Oo,
patience is a
I think
virtue.
we're kind of used to it oo. Kailangan talaga pasensya talaga sa lahat
Hindi,
ng
pero kung
sa
gutom
lahat.
na, eh, hindi na puwedeng
Oo nga
pasensya.
eh. Oo. Tapos
Oo.
dito din kasi I think like in Spain, so there's a lot of organizations where you can actually get free grocery items and food.
Oh, wow.
If you need to, kailangan ka lang pumila. So merong churches and
Mm.
then there are also like private organizations who would do that every day.
Parang soup
Every
kitchen
day.
'no? Mm.
Yeah, oo, every day. Hindi lang siya yung food for lunch or dinner, pero talagang grocery items. So you can get
Wow,
pasta or yung mga delata if you want. And
wow.
then recently, in terms of yung bonus pesa is for shopping for food. So a lot of people also got yung card.
Mhm,
They can, if you apply for it, of course, it depends on your income or yung family composition. If you apply for it, you can get a card, and then you have like I think €150 free grocery items for 1 month until
mm.
August, maybe something like that.
Wow.
So at
Iba,
least you,
iba yung gobyerno. First world yan eh, first world.
Oo, pero ano din sila, sometimes parang oo nga, ayoko na
Oo.
magsalita. Siyempre,
Sige.
maano din yung bureaucratic process dito. Pero I
Oo.
mean, compared to how, maybe compared to our country or sa iba, oo, mas ano,
Mas mabilis.
mas mabilis, mas may convenient, mas hindi ka takot. Hmm.
Mm.
Kasi even here, kung mawalan ka ng, if you have a contract and then you get fired, ano ba yung nakalimutan ko na, you
Oo.
get unemployed, so you
Mm.
can also apply for what they call as disoccupazione. So
Mm.
it's like an employment insurance where
Mm.
you can still get your salary even if you're not working for the next 2 years. Parang ganun.
Wow, same amount?
Mm. Same amount initially, but then as the months go by, magde-decrease siya.
Mm.
But it also affects your pension then.
Ah.
Of course, it also affects your pension, but then
Mm.
malaking tulong siya kasi 2 years. 2 years kahit kasi I know someone who got who became unemployed kasi nagsara yung company. So
Mm.
2 years meron siyang salary and now she's just doing whatever she wants.
Wow. Ay,
Nag-aral siya,
oo.
anyway. Anyway.
Anyway, it's so nice to talk to you, Ana. And thank you for
Yeah,
saying
you
yes
too,
to
Miss
the
Penny.
Oo, and thank you for saying yes to
Oo.
this conversation, ha.
Yes, yeah, of course,
Mm.
anytime, Miss Penny.
Oh, would you like to
Mm.
say any last messages to your friends here in the Philippines? Taga
Well, of course,
IBPAP?
yeah. Parang
O yung dati na, wala
phone
na rin
in.
sa IBPAP?
Phone in message. Well, most of them I'm still in touch with, like sina Kevin who's now in the US, sina
Mm.
Janice, who na
Mm. Mm.
nagte-text-text pa rin. But I think in general, what I miss most is yung friends talaga. Eh, yung
Oo.
the people in the Philippines. Of course, I think here in terms of yung lifestyle, I like it more here, but the people talaga are irreplaceable. So I miss the Filipino humor. I missed how of course it can be more difficult sometimes there when it comes to government or something. Pero parang I think we're more resilient in a way.
Oo.
Yeah,
Mm,
we're more
definitely.
resilient
Ano ng
compared to
beso-beso mo, right and left na, noong
oo,
before the
oo.
pandemic, ha? Right and
Ngayon
left,
wala na.
ngayon
Oo,
wala
oo.
na. Sabi
Ngayon wala
namin
na.
baon na lang. Hindi.
Baw na lang. Or
Japanese, Korean, hindi.
yung food ata, yung food.
Ang mga Pinoy, hi, ang ganda ng hi.
Mm.
Ang
Mm.
pero yung bow, hindi tayo magbabaw.
Oo.
Sa
Or
inyo baka
except when you're actually
yeah,
with the Japanese or
mm. Hindi,
Korean.
baka sa inyo food talaga.
Mm.
Sa
I haven't
Italy,
tried this. I
oh,
haven't tried.
mahulog ka, off balance ka.
I haven't tried. Siguro sa mga I have nephews mga 9 years old, so
Sa mga bata.
siguro sa kanila. Oo. But I haven't seen my friends, so let's see. Mm.
Anyways, I won't take up much of your time. So thank you very
Sige, sige.
much, ha.
Thank you then, Miss Penny.
And
Thank
thank you for
you.
allowing me to have this conversation with you.
Mm.
So all the
Yeah,
way
it's nice.
from Milan, Italy,
Milan.
this this is my friend Ana
Oo.
Pena.
Sana
So
Miss Penny pumunta din kayo dito.
pag wala ng pandemic, pero mga 5 years from now,
Oo.
pag malakas pa ako,
Sige.
hindi, malakas pa ako noon.
Malakas pa. Bata pa
Oo.
kayo eh.
Nag-i-spinning pa nga ako kung ano-ano
Oo.
pinagagawa ko sa buhay, eh. Oo.
Oo, oo. Which is good. You should be active talaga.
Oh, yes.
Mm.
So, thank you
Mm.
very much, ha.
Thank you, Miss Penny. Thank you.
And I'll see you soon, online or
Yes.
face to
Or
face.
yeah.
Okay, thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.